Hello, and welcome to this English lesson. Today, we are focusing on the very core of the English language, the parts of speech, or in Amharic, የንግግር ክፍሎች. Think of learning a language exactly like constructing a building. If English is the house you're building, these parts of speech are the literal bricks and cement. Without them, you simply can't put a functional sentence together. Mastering these 8 parts gives you 3 distinct advantages. First, your ability to build correct sentences improves. Second, your grammar mistakes will decrease. And third, your overall confidence in speaking English will grow. In this lesson, we will go through each of the 8 parts. We'll look at their definitions, break down examples, and compare how they work in English versus Amharic. So grab your notebook and a pen, and let's get started. Every single word you speak or write in English belongs to one of these 8 categories. Until you know how these specific blocks function, building a complete, structurally sound sentence is impossible. Block number 1 is the noun, or sim. A noun is a word that names a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. Take a look at this street scene in Addis Ababa. If we write the sentence, Abebe lives in Addis Ababa, the word Abebe is the name of a person, and Addis Ababa is the name of a place. Both of these words are nouns. But be careful here. In English, just like in Amharic, we have abstract nouns. These are things you cannot physically touch, like happiness or peace. Even though they are intangible ideas, they are still classified as nouns right alongside a car or a person. Our second block is the pronoun, or takach sim. A pronoun is a replacement block. We use it instead of a noun so we don't have to repeat the same word over and over. Look at this phrasing. Abebe is smart. Abebe studies every day. Hearing the name repeatedly gets annoying quickly. Instead, we keep the first noun and swap the second one for he. Now it reads, Abebe is smart. He studies every day. The primary pronouns you will use in English are I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. Together, nouns and pronouns serve as your main subjects. They are the foundation stones upon which the rest of your sentence is built. Next is block number 3, the verb, or gis. The verb is the heartbeat of the sentence. It shows an action or state of being. Some verbs show clear physical action, like run, eat, or write. But others are state of being or helping verbs, like is, am, and are. When I say, I am a teacher, the word am is the verb establishing that state. There is a major structural difference here. In Amharic, the verb usually goes at the very end of the sentence. But in English, the verb locks into the middle, right after the subject. We don't say, Abebe football played. We say, Abebe played football. Block number 4 is the adjective, or gitzel. An adjective is a tool used to describe or modify a noun or a pronoun. Words like beautiful, big, smart, and red are adjectives. In English, the rule is that the adjective almost always comes right before the noun it describes. So we place red directly in front of car and hot right before coffee. If nouns are your base structure, verbs provide the energy, and adjectives act as the paint that gives your building its character. Block number 5 is the adverb, or tewasasine gis. This block often confuses students. An adverb modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. It gives us specifics by answering questions like how, when, or where. If I say he runs quickly, quickly answers how he runs. If I say we will study tomorrow, tomorrow answers when. And as a pro tip, a large number of the adverbs that answer how end with the letters ly, like slowly, carelessly, or quickly. Block number 6 is the preposition, or mistawaded. A preposition shows the relationship in space, time, or direction between a noun and other words. Think of physical space. The book is on the table. Notice the positioning. In Amharic, positional words go at the end, like tarapezalai, but in English, they are prepositions. The position word comes first. On slides to the very front, making on the table. By establishing time, place, and manner, adverbs and prepositions serve as the architectural blueprints. They give exact coordinates and timing to the actions happening inside your sentence. Block number 7 is the conjunction, or meyayaja call. A conjunction is the bridge that connects words, phrases, or full clauses together. The most common bridges you will use are and, but, because, and or. And links two similar things, like tea and coffee. But introduces a contrast, like he studied hard, but he failed. Our 8th and final block is the interjection, or gala agano. An interjection is a word that expresses strong, sudden emotion or surprise, and it is almost always followed by an exclamation mark. Because these are emotional words, your voice has to show it. Wow, that is a beautiful car. Ouch, I burnt my finger. Or, yay, we won the game. These final 2 blocks add flow and feeling. They transform rigid, robotic sentences into fluid, expressive human communication. Now that we have all 8 building blocks, let's put them to the ultimate test. We are going to decode a single master sentence that uses every single part of speech. Here is the sentence. Wow, she ran quickly to the big store and bought food. Let's break down the first half. Wow is our interjection. She is our pronoun. Ran is our verb. Quickly modifies the verb, making it an adverb. And to gives us direction, so it's a preposition. Now for the second half. The is an article, which we group closely with adjectives. Big is our descriptive adjective. Store is a place, making it a noun. And is the conjunction acting as a bridge. Bought is another action verb. And food is a thing, so it's our final noun. Every single word has a clear assigned role. For your homework, I want you to write 5 original sentences. Once they are written, go through them and try to identify the part of speech for every single word. If you found this lesson helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Learning a new language is a complex process, but by mastering this 8-block blueprint, your journey of building English fluency will be drastically faster. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next lesson.